Good morning, one. Good morning, all. And welcome to the stream. Sit down, relax, grab yourself something to drink. Welcome back to what appears to be our 50th session of Starfield. What the fuck, dude? Oh man, this game really is big. And no, I'm not complaining. I'm still having a good time with it. I think we might have surpassed Persona 5 Royale in the amount of streams we've done. I think. Because that was the longest single playthrough game we've done so far. This could have topped it now. Right, so where are we? What are we doing? Ah, right, we're on we're at the NASA station on the moon. Yeah, we're on the moon.
Must be nearing the Earth.
So they wanted the emissary wanted to show us something, didn't he? It would be the same, right? Yeah, okay. Alright.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Oh! Anti-gravity, alright. Okay. Alright, so we solved two. Just gotta get one now. Oh, gravity's back. Alright. Oh, poor bastard. That's some maintenance key. Thanks for that. Yep, that's where we just were. Right. Should be free to explore this area now. Okay, we're floating yet this body isn't. Awesome.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on.
Oh, hush you.
Literally.
You worry too much. Before I turn off the gravity, I want to have a look around. Before I turn on the gravity. Alright, 2 solved. Yeah, this goes here. Or maybe, hang on. Maybe not. No, I think it does. I think that's it. It is it. Alright, we solved 3. Ooh! 6 grand for that. Jules, what are you doing? Hang on. Don't you even think about it, Julesy. You leave those birds alone. Okay, before I go there, and I do believe turn on the artificial gravity, I'm gonna head down here. I've been here, okay. I recognize the dead body. Is the same? I think it might be the same. It is. Alright. Alright, 2 solved. Three solved. Unsolved.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
There's no gravity right now. There is no such thing as practical limits. Well, this sound is annoying. What? Oh. Alright, I'm back here. Alright. Checked everything out. Let's go turn on the gravity. Release art. Oh, the artifact is in. Oh, that is. Okay, that's the artifact. Alright. Just be careful whenever running power through the prototype. Secure all loose objects and have researchers empty pockets, remove jewelry, watches, etc. Reminder that the core of the drive contains a specimen that is irreplaceable and all data is under the strictest clearance. Exercise all caution with all research materials and ensure information does not leave the lab. So this is the logs.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
Yeah, Victor is definitely a Starborn. To Judith, Victor, and Lan. As requested, the astrophysics research team has done a full analysis of the data you provided us. The measurements of the Earth's uh, magnetosphere now clears magnetosphere shows clear signs of fluctuation, often in correlation to the periods of frequent and large gravity wave spikes emanating from the moon. These gravity waves seem to be affecting the magnetic shield provided by the Earth's inner core and may be affecting the core itself given the proximity of the to the source. The data indicate the change rate is increasingly exponential. As our atmospheric falters, its ability to protect us from the sun's solar wind falters. Beyond the devastating effects of solar radiation, this will lead to something more dire, the sputtering, or stripping away of our atmosphere. This has happened before to Mars, a planet studied since the earliest days of space to see Earth's possible future. We are afraid that this future may be closer than we ever thought imaginable. Some wave some may view this data as normal. There have been historical fluctuations and polarity changes of Earth's core, but this is orders of magnitude greater. We see echoes of previous generation debates over global warming, and we want the science here to be clear. Like waves in the ocean, these gravity waves rise and eventually crash into shore, the Earth, with the devastating consequences. Hey, it's me, Luke Andrews.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time. I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could hit Earth, a plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now.
I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
So holy shit, their research weakened the atmosphere, which was leading to Earth's destruction.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession. touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Okay, so he wasn't a Starborn. He touched the artifact and he saw a different version of himself. Okay. Did I go the wrong side? I think I did. No, I didn't. God damn it. Where is he? Guess we go down that way. Fuck. Damn, I have to take the stairs. Should have upgraded my booster pack a bit more. Have I been here? I have. What the fuck was that? God damn it. Been all through here, I know.
Your abilities are
Oh, power required. Good thing I got a power cell. I kept one with me. There's another one here. Hello, Julesy. That's worth 20 grand. Fuck it, I'll take that one. Already income, so why not? I think I've already searched this one, right? Pretty sure I did. I've been all through here before, I was quite thorough. Did miss that though. Place haven't been.
Now would be a good time to reprioritize what we bring with us and what we leave behind. Or
Actually, I
sell.
think.
Or throw away, even.
Haven't been here either. Where are you, bastard? I think he might have been above me. There he is. Or one of them is. He hit me with something. It's fucking me up.
You cannot see me.
Let's have a quick look over there. Ooh. I'll take it. I'll save that as a trophy. I don't think there's any goodies around. Oh, that is a chest. It's $5 grand, fuck it. Oh, they're back at the elevator, okay.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel. At the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
Let's clarify. I know what happened, but I want to clarify it.
Every grav drive in the settled systems was built on technology that came from an artifact that was discovered on Mars.
Yeah, I got that.
These early drives shook the gravity field surrounding Earth. Eventually, the atmosphere started to slowly sputter away into space. That is why Earth is uninhabitable. The artifact gave the scientists a greater understanding of time and space, but not the wisdom to see where that would lead.
The settled systems wouldn't exist without the artifacts, in other words. We owe what happened here in NASA a great debt.
We lost our home.
Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant.
That's true.
That is why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
Actually, I like this one. You're both wrong. It's time someone other than a Starborn made a decision.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
For once, he is right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the Hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait. The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has one or two to go.
I'm happy with how my ship combat is going right now. Let me actually up my firepower because I'm feeling I'm gonna need this. I feel like destroying the artifacts. That's what I'll think I'll do. I don't trust the emissary either.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Don't I have Barrett and Sarah here as crew? I do. Hey.
I would move
stuff.
the stars if I can take a.
Oh, I still got this stuff on me. What the fuck? When did I get this stuff? Also, I know when I got this stuff, but when did I grab it? Well, these were quite a bit. I'll just sell these. You know what? I'll store them for now. Oh, I got two of these.
This never gets old. They're gone. Orbital pattern locked. Easy.
Alright. So where we're heading to now? Alright, I need to get a new grav drive for my ship. How much longer do I gotta wait for this? Generally don't know. So let's head to New Atlantis, see if we can get a better grav drive.
Anything I can help you with? Okay, sure. Sure, have it.
Oh, okay, I get it. The grab drive itself is good enough to do it, but okay, I think I know what I might need to do. Hang on. What if I delete this? This. There we go. Oh no, was that it? Jump range, I'm 1 light year off now. Shit, okay. That doesn't help. Okay, let me look at my grab drive here. Maybe I can get it for... There is one for grab drive. Nope. Don't worry about that. There's my grab drive, alright. I see this one has 27. So does this one. The one that I got now, that is... Oh, that one is 27 too, okay. This one has 30. This one has 33. This one has 36, and I can indeed install that. 45, fucking hell. So now they're getting a bit too big. I can't fit them in my current ship. But if I get this 36 one, there we go. I can now go 27 light years. Alright, cool. I'm cool with that. Appreciate it. Let me take the trophies that I got on my ship right now and I'll bring them to my apartment. Why do I have this? Get rid of that. Actually, no, keep that. about things so I can sell it on the ship. You know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna sell the jars. I don't think I'm ever gonna use them.
You might wish to lighten your load. Hmm? One is less likely to survive an ambush when one is weighed down with whatever all that is.
Oh, hush you. Don't worry. I'm gonna lighten our load in a moment.
Don't be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No bounty. You're clear.
Man, someone's still there. That was my ranger shit. The Vanguard's gonna go there. I put the Mercury set here. I do got the ammo for it. Alright, just making sure. Where was I going now? Gotta wait for the service. Oh wait, no, I should make some money. And I can fast travel, so it's no big deal. Since I'm here, head down to the well. Jules, if you head inside, I'm going to shut the door. Hello, chunky boy.
You have a nice day now.
Should have thought I can sell anything. Let me sell my guns to this guy first.
It's a quench. Okay, then.
No loitering, okay?
Oh, I just sold a digipick. God damn it. That's no big deal.
Stop by anytime.
Come on, Selena. Get your ass in there. Need to sell some shit.
I'm sure you will be pleased with my wares. Let's keep...
Cheers, True. Appreciate you.
Heard the cabinet's assembled some kind of elite anti-terrormorph unit. About damn time. Wonder if they're taking applications.
If there's something you need, be my guest. If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
I sold everything I want to sell, so let's head back. Keeps taking me back and forth, which is weird. I'm just gonna head to the lodge. I'm not sure how many days I'm supposed to wait now, because he hasn't changed. I'm guessing it's still 5.
I may not quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this is much better.
Oh, we got new temples.
I will be monitoring everyone's
Hey.
vitals.
Don't mind me. Found one. Easy as a needle in the stack.
Hope those powers you're getting to overinflate you. Got enough egos in Constellation.
Thank you
Hey.
for helping me out with... No more Starborn have shown up. Yet.
What do you think of this idea of the Unity?
It's silly, but I can't stop thinking about the idea that there are more of me out there. Even just one more Noel is crazy to consider, but dozens, hundreds, an infinite number of them? How different might we all be? Am I not even remotely the unique individual I thought I was? My head is spinning just considering it.
Nothing about this changes who you are.
Well, I'm glad you seem so certain of that. I'll admit, I'm not that sure at all.
Everyone is staying in their rooms a lot more lately. You can feel it, can't you? The lodge just feels empty.
What do you think of this idea of the Unity?
I thought I had a grip on the situation. I'm not so sure anymore. The Sanctum Universum believes that God wanted us to travel the stars. That's gotten us here. Is this... Could this be the next step in that journey? Is this what we were meant to learn?
Oh, there you go. It does. I have
Could
still have to wait
Unity-
for UT days. So
Could that be God?
Sam Soonal.
Or a way to reach him?
We shouldn't get ahead of ourselves.
After everything we've discovered, everything we've been through, everything we've lost, I can't help but wonder where this all leads. It's all gotta mean something. The one thing I'm sure of is that we have to see this through. We need to find the rest of the artifacts.
The lodge feels a little colder than it used to.
The
Sorry.
Unity.
Counter to everything I've said and believed before. I've caught myself wondering if we ever should have started this search. If this is all true, and I have it right, we've potentially started a chain of events that will create more of these Starborn. Or worse, enable the ones we've seen to become even stronger. I am not fond of either of those options. So maybe now we have no choice but to finish this journey before one of them does.
We don't know for sure what will happen. We can't stop now after all we've been through. We don't know for sure what will happen.
No, I suppose we never really do. But I don't see any other possibilities right now. Look, I don't like the idea of siding with either one of these groups. I'd much rather see someone from Constellation get there first. I trust any of us far more than these Starborn.
Constellation has suffered losses before, although none quite so violently.
Unity.
Human understanding of physics has until now shown no indication that such a thing is possible. And yet, we have now encountered two individuals physiologically identical to unique humans we already know, possessing knowledge and technology that it seems improbable for them to otherwise have. It is indeed
Hey, Mimitrits.
possible that they are telling the truth, that this
Spoilers, by the way, so
does
heads up.
exist. More data is required.
We're very close to finishing the game. Need to reach the rest of the
That
artifacts then.
would at least verify the assertion that the artifacts are necessary to reach the Unity. Yes.
You know, I've never used him once. Not once. Is Cora still mad at me? Hey, kid.
Don't talk to me.
Alright, bye. It's Bethesda games. If Bethesda games have taught you anything, it's about the journey rather than destination. Yeah, good point. Yeah, that's actually solid. Is there anyone else for me to talk to? Barrett and Sarah are both. I haven't talked to Vlad about it. Let's talk to Vlad.
Waiting for time's passage is the only. Home's
What's
got
up,
the
dude?
sanctity.
Unity.
Keep coming back to one thing. Both of these Starborn, they're people you know. Only they're not the people you know. Say and do things the folks you know would never. Doesn't bode well for anyone stepping into the Unity. Or through it, or however it works. You consider what it might do to you?
Nothing will change who I am.
Experience shapes the person, as much as the other
You'll be lurking
way.
a bit? No worries.
And the Unity sounds like an experience with an endless depth, with no hope to fathom. I doubt any declaration of intent will carry fate's hand there.
Have some survey
the
data. Cheers, dude. I got 1.3 mil.
Huh?
Almost 1.4. Alright, before we head over there, I am actually going to rest, shag my wife, and then get that XP boost. Oh, there you are.
Well, you go do what you have to do. I'll be okay.
Appreciate it. You don't want to see what's about to happen here. Oh, you can wait until Memorial. Actually, let's do that.
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
Say a few. I better not fuck this up. Quick save. Thank you all for coming. Sam was my friend. He was the best among us. If he was here, he would tell us to keep going, to never stop. And then I don't know how. To honor his memory.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So, instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? the more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind, but what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
You got this, Walter.
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife, or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for him. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from it. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private.
Hey, me too. For those who don't know, the Church of Enlightenment is literally a church for atheists. I approve.
You all might not like thinking about this, but when we die, everything about us breaks down, decomposes, gets eaten up by insects and microbes.
What the fuck,
Due
dude?
to the lack of a biosphere, we are simply carried away by space and time until we sizzle in a distant sun's corona or get pulled in some gravitational field and coalesce with other debris. Not comforting, huh? But I disagree. Do you know what I find uncomfortable? The thought that after I die, the universe is just going to stand still forever. Could you imagine? The fact is that the universe goes on, that life goes on, that things do not just sit still. That right there is the comfort that I need. Yeah, we die. And some people go way before they should. But the universe doesn't care. Not because it's evil, but because it's infinite, ever expanding. And who wouldn't want to be a part of infinity? Even if it's just for a short while. Listen, we don't worry about ourselves before we were born, do we? Of course not. We emerge from the universe as we return to it. And for one beautiful moment, we are here together.
Yes, that certainly was an interesting perspective, Barrett.
Is that it? Where's Cora? Is she not going to say anything? Hey.
Hey, how are you holding up?
What about you?
It's not really going to hit me until later. Right now, I just need everyone else to be okay.
Feel terrible.
Take some time for yourself, okay? Plenty of rooms to sit down in if you need to be alone for a while. We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together.
You can grieve too.
We all have to get through this our own way. Don't worry about me. Really, I'll be fine. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Sure. What's
Take
up?
care of yourself.
Hey.
I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
Could have done more to help, you know. You did all that when?
I haven't really been sleeping much. I'm not having the best dreams right now.
It's fine, no, thank you.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct.
That's right.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
That might be necessary.
Very well.
Hey.
Hi.
You okay?
No. And don't keep asking. I'm not gonna be, alright? Everything's worse now.
Hey.
So many people here. So many people saying goodbye.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Is this supposed to make everything okay? Make everyone feel better?
No, but if we drift apart, we won't be able to help each other.
What's the point? It's not going to change anything.
You're not alone, Cora. We're here for you.
I just feel like I want to be a million light years away from everyone. I want to be alone for a while, okay?
Hey.
You know, I had a bet with Sam. Which one of us would end up attending the others? You know. I guess that's 50 credits that won't see circulation in the settled systems economy ever again. Look, I don't know who I should speak to about this, but Cora and I talked, and she's coming to live with me.
This is what Cora wants?
Right now, she's taking it all so hard. She wants to get away from here. In time, maybe she'll come back.
I'll miss her.
She talked about you all the time. But right now, she just needs to get away from all the reminders of Sam. We'll be leaving soon, so say your goodbyes to her, if you like.
Hi again.
Okay, well, I can't. Laters.
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
What do you mean?
After the shock of what happened faded, I have felt nothing else. Just a numbness.
You're mourning too, Andrea, in your own way.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... It is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
You're making perfect sense. That there's no right way to feel.
Thank you.
Hey.
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
Pour one out for me, Flat.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
Two old friends?
Aye.
Where did all these markers come from? Shit. I can't talk to him. God damn it. I have to get up. Hey.
My boy. I've lost my boy.
Did you ever patch things up with him?
What do you mean? Nothing wrong with me and my son. Sure, we yell. Families are supposed to yell at each other. So it keeps us honest. If you can't show your worst side to the people closest to you, who can you?
Good point.
All the things I never said to him.
Hey, Barrett.
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems to work for me. No matter how many times I do this, I feel less attached, not more.
Did you go to Irvin's funeral?
I don't remember. I'm sure I did.
Oh shit. Hang on.
I thought when the funeral was over, when everyone went home that night, that it was over. Turns out, sometimes you need more than that.
Where's the rodent? Hang on. Need to look for my cat. Alright, where were we? Got any tips getting through a funeral without sobbing?
They're always hard. Always. And it's okay to sob, to yell, to go to sleep, do whatever it takes. As long as your grief doesn't cause more grief for yourself or anybody else, it's okay.
I think I know what you mean.
Well, look at us. Two lone wolves howling at the moon on the same night. You know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you. One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs, or a piece of jewelry they gave you, half jokingly. Theoretically, of course.
Ever think about your own funeral?
Nope, not even for a moment. Funerals are there to remind survivors that they aren't alone. The dead have already finished their part in our story.
So the great scientist does feel grief after all.
Maybe I like knowing no matter how far I run to the edges of space, someone is going to find their way back to me.
Hey, Walt.
Dusty.
Chat for a bit?
Dusty.
Normally, I hate
Let's
talking
talk.
to people at funerals, but, well.
Yeah,
You
let's
don't
chat.
believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but
I doubt it. This life is all you get.
somewhere deep down, I think we all wish it's not true. But part of us knows there's no going back. Even if there is something in the beyond, it's not here, is it? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
Cool chat.
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
It's okay to grieve, Mateo.
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, kid.
You go do what you have to do. I'll be okay.
Hey.
A loss is always hard. Constellation will get through this together. Like always.
Oh, that was a big chunk of XP too.
Back, eh? How's it going?
Yeah, not bad. 10% XP, I'll take that. You actually get 15% if you share the bed with your partner, so... Where is she? There she is.
I was just thinking about you.
Head back out.
I have sharpened the blade for this very occasion.
Come on. Let's shag. Get that 5% XP boost.
Last night was enlightening. I hope to learn more next time.
15%. Alright, we're good. Let's go get those artifacts.
What did you want to talk about?
Any adventure you can fly away from.
Explosion, high energy research lab. Massive damage. Overrun. Requesting emergency evac. Please.
What was that about? Alright, I need to do that one too. Investigate the distress signal.
Explosion, high energy research lab. Massive damage.
Beginning landing cycle.
Our research station. You speaking. What is your business here?
I'm responding to your distress signal.
What? We haven't sent a distress signal. Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here?
It said there was an explosion in the high energy research lab. Should no one here send a distress signal?
I am sure. If there was an emergency, I'd be the one sending it.
Could I have been sent from somewhere else?
We're the only ones on this planet. If someone had sent a distress signal, we'd have picked it up.
It said there was an explosion in the high energy research lab.
The high energy research lab. Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. Once inside, stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina. moment. Attention all. I am declaring a cordial. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol, Delta. Who's out? There. Be right with you.
Hey.
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director.
Here's the director.
Kaya Patel, our administrator and research director. 28 years in quantum particle physics, or so I'm told. It's beyond me.
What's with all the security?
We're a small research station in the middle of nowhere. Pirates eat places like these for lunch. It is my job to make sure that we are not on the menu.
Alright, let's roll.
We'll take the back way out.
What are you guys doing here?
Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything. So,
Oh. Yeah, is this like beyond the Boreal Valley? Oh yeah, it so is.
What the? Easy! Easy! What the hell was that?
Some kind of anomaly. It could be the artifact.
What are you talking about? 1 minute you're following me, and then you're just gone. Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
There was some... I was.
But there's nothing here. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tick? Who are you working for?
If I had stealth tech, I want to be arguing with you in a hallway.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out. Come on, this way.
Oh, this is actually kind of cool.
Who's there?
Hey.
Oh, thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
Starvation, dehydration, you're in bad shape.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have made it much longer. It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait. How did you get in here?
I think I'm shifting from another Nishana, an intact one.
What? What are you talking about? No. No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless... the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
So down to start with the accident.
Right. Sorry. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead.
Describe this distortion.
The lab was built around a xenolith with a dense metallic
Disappear! We should... Wait! She's back. All right, we're on our way up. Hughes out. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving. If anything happens,
this is actually pretty cool.
The director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
Oh, there I go. Fuck. I can't get back to the scientist. Let me take some of these, will help them convince that I'm shifting. Oh. This lake contains Dr. Barakova's personal journal posted to a 180-day rotation. The doctor has loathed every hour spent treating headaches, paper cuts, and sore feelings after yet another inane scientific argument. A few entries caught your attention. Day 21, 2:54 p.m. Mr. Hughes reported an emergency with the Particle Accelerator Engineering Team. Code Blue full trauma kit on standby. Was it methane poisoning? A bite from some terrifying venomous life form? No. Evidently, Mr. McCarvig dropped the drill on his foot with assembling the containment housing. Minor bruising, not even a sprain. Clearly, we're dealing with dangerous unknown phenomena here. There's been an explosion in the research level. Full security lockdown. Alarms blaring. Hughes is trying to regain control. I am, of course, standing by. There's a hydrogen leak. The explosion must have ruptured the tanks on the research level. It's the ventilation system. We can't contain it from here. From up here, we can't evaluate because of the lockdown. Hughes is still trying to reset the system, or at least cut the air interchange, but it's going to take a few hours. If the levels rise much further, the entire facility could combust. There is something to be said for boring days. This is the final entry. Looks like he didn't make it. Wonder if there's anything else here that can help me. Nope.
This way.
Do I still have the notepad with me? I think that'll help. Yeah.
Director?
Thank you, Ethan. Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
You found an artifact. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
An artifact?
You mean the source of the distortion? No, we don't. Enlighten us.
I've seen what they can do. It's why I'm here. They're connected to the multiverse, countless of other entities. They're a key to temples, the Unity creation itself. I've seen what they can do. It's why I'm here.
Really? That's all you're gonna say?
Yes, that's what I'm gonna say.
Fair enough. You have a prior connection with them then. Maybe that's why this is only affecting you.
Makes sense. What do you think it was?
We didn't know. That's why we were researching it. That is science, after all.
Why is this only affecting me?
So far, no one else has reported anything unusual. Either it's your prior exposure to these artifacts, or perhaps simply the fact that you're an outsider here.
Just tell me what you were doing to it.
This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion, this artifact and the field it creates. 3 months ago, our chief engineer was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running.
Your probe is feeding power to the distortion.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
What's this research level?
What you see here are just our living quarters. Most of this facility is deep underground. We have a particle accelerator and extensive research and development labs. Or we did.
You can't override your own security system?
Not from up here. The explosion fried the network circuits.
Without physical access to the research level, there is little we can do. We have been working in makeshift labs for months.
I'm shifting between universes and the experiment is responsible.
Excuse me?
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
It burned out. Raphael was the only survivor.
Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait, burned out? The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
Raphael is dead?
Presumed dead. As Maria said, the research level is still locked down, so we don't know exactly what happened.
If he survived, he could have ended the lockdown, but...
Is there some way to help him?
You mean this other Raphael? No. How could we possibly do that?
Raphael was a colleague and a friend. If there was some way to help him, I would. But it does seem unlikely.
You said the gas leak was contained how?
We're not sure.
Raphael was in the lab near the ventilation controls. He could have stopped it.
Maybe he did. Or died trying.
Got to find a way to stop this.
No! I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
Maybe I could in the other universe.
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab. So clearly his elevator works. Take it, and you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting.
You mentioned a control unit earlier.
We can't shut down the probe, but we might be able to adjust some of the other parameters. It's risky. We don't know what we're dealing with, but... All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Come with me. The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door. What have we gotten ourselves into?
Oh, there I go. Well, there's the director. There's a chest there that I want. So all these are young and adolescents. Does that mean there's a fully grown... There's a fully grown one that I need to worry about? See, that one was immature. That one was young. Oh, no, that's an adult. Someone's shooting. I hear another person shooting. Oh, it's you. Hey.
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it.
I met with the director. Are you alright?
I'll manage. Look, can we just go?
I need to get to the fabrication lab.
What? This place is falling apart. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
Thanks. Stay down, punk. God damn it.
What the? You... How did Security breach! Everybody out! Run for it! Out of my way!
Sorry, everyone. You right?
Keep it together. Keep it together.
What happened when I shut down the probe?
Not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess.
Where are these creatures coming from?
They're a native species. We had an electric pulse field to keep them out. The fire took out the generators, damaged the foundation. They just keep coming.
Can you tell me about the accident?
I was in the lab, working on the frequency calibration for the probe. I was walking out of the control room when it happened. I heard the tanks rupture. The alarm sound. I only had a second to react. I jumped back into the control room. The doors sealed. I was safe. From the gas, the fire, everything. But I was trapped. There was nothing I could do to stop it. If I had gone the other way, maybe I could have made it to the ventilation controls. Killed the system. Even if it killed me, I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
Let's go, buddy. Get close. Fuckers poisoned me. What does the poison do? Food and drink are less effective. That's no big deal. Security Chief Ethan Hughes on duty. Power surge. Raphael's running some tests with the Mia. Suppressing warning. Emergency explosion detected. Emergency lockdown. Error. Warning. Declared emergency. Senior staff called. There's been some kind of explosion in the lab. Whole place is locked down. I'm dealing with the lockdown. Maria's looking into the experiment. The director's on the gas leak. Dr. Barakova is standing by. No word from Raphael. Hydrogen concentration approaching dangerous levels. Gas leak is bad. It's coming from the lab. We can't go down there to shut it off. Emergency class 5. Warning. Primary circuit research level is fried. Can't reconnect because I can't end the lockdown. Can't end the lockdown because I can't connect. Can't evacuate because of the lockdown. Can't shut down the air interchange. One spark and this whole place goes into a tinderbox. Imagine the logins there, and the spark went off. This is an analysis. This is a nightmare world. Oh, sure, scans look nice. A breathable atmosphere, near Earth gravity, habitable temps at the mid latitudes, fully established ecosystem, maybe even some useful organics. Don't let it fool you. Everything here is out to get you. The apex predators, Cartaxi, burrowing carnivorous and near impenetrable shells and deadly venom. The herbivores are aggressive and wildly territorial. Local flora defends itself with some of the strongest psychotropic we've seen. Even the oceans are polluted with heavy metals and organic compounds that'll melt your skin if you aren't protected. Jesus, this planet is a fucking nightmare. If we have to set up a facility here, we need a high-end electric pulse field to keep the fauna at bay, and a full-time doctor and security team on standby in case some idiot decides to go for a walk. Katsuki appear to be a native apex predator in Freya 3. Resembling large old Earth scorpions, they are particularly notable for their highly aggressive nature, incredible facility at burrowing, tough chitinous shells, and powerful venom. In the wild, taxi are ambushed hunters, digging extensive warrens and using highly developed vibrations sensori to detect approaching prey and ambush it from the most opportune vantage. Initial scans suggest Cartaxi colonies may extend as far as several kilometers beneath the surface, preying on other burrowing creatures in Freya's extensive cave networks. As Cartaxi track their prey with vibrations, they are immune to flash-type grenades. However, the strong vibration disruptive, like an electric pulse field, should be effective at keeping them at bay. Cartaxi have evolved reinforced plating that makes them highly resistant to conventional impact and ballistic weapons. Initial confrontation suggests cryonics-based energy may be significantly more effective at repulsing them. Oh, unfortunately, I don't really have a power weapon, so that's not going to work. When their ambush is insufficient, Cartaxi rely on neurotoxin venom to fell larger prey. Resistant environmental suits and adequate medical supplies are essential for survival outside the secure perimeter. Cartaxi should be considered extremely dangerous and are to be avoided at all possible. Survey data of Freya 3 downloaded. Thanks. Okay.
Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
Well, now this looks like a dead end.
How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence. I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door.
Oh. Oh, there I go. Hey.
What? Oh, it's you. You realize you just poked into my locked office. So much for security protocols.
That seems to be happening a lot lately.
What a day, huh? Yeah, let me get the doors for you.
Appreciate it.
And done. Is there anything else you need?
Are there any Scorpion natives onto this planet?
Yes, Kataxi. Nasty things. The original survey team ran across them. You're welcome to read the old logs if you want. Yeah, I'll unlock the terminal for you.
Appreciate it. What can you tell me about the research level?
Bigger than you'd expect. We've got a particle accelerator, whole lab complex, the high energy research lab. Real state-of-the-art. Can't tell you what a tenth of it actually does.
The director said the research level is locked down.
That's right. Has been since the accident. We can't connect to the control system to override it. The whole system's on a heads regard. Cameras spot anyone not in the staff database. They fire off an alarm and all hell breaks loose.
I need something to fight the Kataxi in the other
The
universe.
Kataxi in the other universe. Aha. Wow. I've got an experimental thing one of the engineers put together. But...
Give me what I want or you'll never get rid of me.
What did I do to deserve this?
Oh, there we go.
It might be okay. Alright. Yeah. It's never been field tested. But all yours.
Thanks. Oh, it's a rare shotgun. Nice. Unfortunately, I don't do that much damage with shotguns. So are these logs the same? It is. Oh no, it's different. Yeah, it's different. That's right, different universe. There been some kind of explosion. The whole place is locked down. I'm dealing with the lockdown. Maria's looking into the experiment. Dr. Barakova and the director are standing by. No word from Raphael. I've shut off the audible alarm. Director thinks the earthquake are more explosions or whole sections of the research level caving in. Primary circuit to the research level is fried. Cannot connect because I can't end the lockdown. Can't end the lockdown because I can't connect. I'm going to have to decouple the security system just to kill the lockdown up here. Cancelled lockdown for the surface facility. Everything up here looks good, but there's no way of telling what happened on the research level. It's no use. Elevators locked out. If Raphael made it, he could end the lockdown from this end, but short of that, we're dead in the water until consortium sends a drilling team. Director Patel declared an emergency over. Senior staff meeting just wrapped. Raphael is presumed dead. We're going to set up makeshift labs up here and do the best we can until our relief arrives. It's going to be a long 4 months. Jesus, 4 months in this... Alright. Shift change. The log continues with the routine business for the rest of the day. The folder contains security logs for hundreds of other days, stretching back at least 4 years. Fuck. Yep, same. That's the same. And that's the same too. Alright. I can take that. Don't leave that up. God damn it. What is this gun? It's like it's shooting a harpoon or something. Oh no, it's a silenced shotgun. Okay. This might actually be more helpful. Get back here, little shit. Nice. Alright, ship combat, or maybe increase my manipulation. Oh, I have to do some shit first. Hang on. You can force or target NPC at or below your level to attack their allies from it. Oh, that sounds cool. I actually improved my carry weight. I think it's about time I do that. Or maybe I should improve the payload. Oh no, I'm doing alright on payload right now. I could up my jetpack. I haven't done that in a bit. Oh, up my ballistic. I have a feeling this might be useful against the end game fight. I'm gonna upgrade my ship. Ballistic weapon system. No, this shotgun's actually doing me quite well. Doing quite well against these guys. Movement prevents O2 recovery. I better heal that. Unfortunately, it's got the one that I'm lowest on. You know, I've very rarely used anything else other than what I'm, other than these. Hey.
What, did you get lost in the hallway?
Yes.
Right. This is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. What the? Okay. It looks safe to approach. But what in the world? Distortion. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please.
Is that safe?
I don't know.
Is this what I've been passing through?
It's possible. That's what I want to test. If that is what's happening, what does that mean? How many of these distortions are there? All around us, all this time, and we've never noticed.
Alright.
Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. Right, stay there. Let me turn the feedback up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91.
Oh, she's on to something. Hey.
What happened? Are you alright?
He worked.
So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. Love to take a look at that when this is all over.
Do you want to test anything else?
No. No, we still don't understand what we're dealing with here. If we found something that works, let's not press our luck. You may want to practice shifting just to make sure this works reliably. Closer to the distortion, conditions may be less stable, if that's possible.
Alright, time to shut this down.
Right. If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high energy research lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. Try not to get lost in the hallway again.
Whee! So it's definitely working. What's up?
Well then, all set? If you need supplies, I've asked Dr. Barakova to take care of you. It's the least I can do after everything we've put you through. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? To you and to us.
I'm gonna be stuck wherever I am.
Yes, and what of us? Nishina is a closed system. Two potential states held in tension. When you shut down the experiment, that tension will resolve. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in at that moment is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
Ask some questions.
Of course.
What will happen to the other universe?
I don't know. I'm not sure it's possible to know. It may cease to exist. It was one possible universe, but not what actually happened. We or Raphael actually did die months ago. Or it may remain real, just not in your universe. Or in some quantum sense, perhaps you make both choices and both outcomes will be real. Welcome to quantum mechanics.
What about everything outside of Nishina?
Nothing will change. Nothing can change. If the universe was other than it was, you would not be here to make this choice. What you choose will be what happened in your universe, the universe that brought you to this point.
What do you think I should do?
If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe.
There's no other way?
Not that I can see.
Alright.
Have you reached a decision?
He needs my help.
I see. I won't beg. It's not an easy decision. And perhaps things will still work out for us in the end. Perhaps. Now, it's time you are going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research level, so you can expect some resistance. Be careful. Ethan, unlock the elevator lobby, please.
Ma'am, research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
All right. Done.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
Let me grab some supplies. G'day.
Tatiana Barakova, station's doctor. This is not a public medical facility, but the director has ordered me to assist you nonetheless. I can spare a few med packs. Beyond that, I am not your therapist, your psychologist, or your cosmetologist. If there's anything else you need, ask.
I think you should see this.
My journal? Have you been in my quarters? Who do you think you are? The director may have given you run of this station, but I... Wait. Wait. What is this? This entry... It's mine, but... I didn't write this. And the scorch marks... God.
Now you believe me?
Yes. Yes, I do. I can spare a few more supplies. And I'll give
Thank
you a break
you.
on anything else you need.
Laters. Oh, we're back here now. Right, sit back. I'm back. God damn it. Shit. That ain't right. Hey, don't mind me. I hear it.
Hey.
But I'm not seeing it. Hey, you guys want to see something cool? I did leave him here, so...
lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
Okay, so we got 3. This will definitely only fit there. Oh, did I fuck it up? Looks like I did. Did I fuck it up? No. Right, then it was that, then it was that. Okay, there you go. Okay, well I didn't actually think security, they'd have security here. Makes sense though. I think we solved 2. No, we didn't. Yeah, no, that's not right. This could be the right one, but... No. No. Right, it has to be a different one, maybe. Solving 2 will help me solve the others, so maybe I should get 2 first. I think it's this one and maybe this one. No. It could be one of these. No. don't think it's that one. It could be this one. And then a single one. Let's have a look. Could also just be the two ones. I'm starting to think that, honestly. Oh, actually, it could be this one. Alright, let's solve the first. Let's assume that for now. Let's just solve number 4. Yeah, this one's tricky. You see, I think this one's for the first one. So I do that and I combine that with that. That one's done. So this one only fits here. I think we got it. Yep, we got it. Okay, so this key does also unlock it in this dimension. I was looking for the damn security camera too. Got it. I like them both. Great, now I'm calmed, god damn it. Ooh. Hell yeah. Couple mines. I'm good on the mines. Okay, 2 solved. That was easy. This one was really easy. Oh, that terminal was busted. Well, there's a thingy here, so that makes me think that security's in the other dimension, so I better get ready. Fuck, I didn't get it in time. Around lockdown. Remote turrets. Destroyed all the turrets. Remote robots. Destroyed all the robots. Remote alarm. Disarm. I can use that right now. How much am I over? Oh, I'm over that. Okay, never mind. Oh, this is where I came from. Okay. Yep.
A security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are...
So I have to go through there. All right. This is no help. I had to find a way in. Right here. That was easy. Just wasn't looking in the right spot. Fucking... Just having a quick look around. Right. Ow, where the fuck did you come from? Ah, that fucker's gave me poison again. Where are they coming from? There's one. Ooh, you're a big boy. You know what? Yeah, I'll use a battle stim. I've got so fucking many of them, might as well. I'm gonna jump off real soon too, guys. Just realised the time. I'll do another 10 minutes or so before I gotta jump off. And speaking of hopping off, I'm just getting a call from my old man right now. Hang on, give me a moment. Alright guys, well I actually do have to wrap it up here, unfortunately. So I'll drop a save. I did just drop a save, right? Doesn't matter, I'll save again. I did. Fuck it, I'll save again. Who cares? Alright everybody, well that's it for me today. I will be back tonight for some Dead by Daylight. Save up some more BP for Chucky. It's coming out very soon. Well actually I wouldn't say very soon, in 16 days. Still over 2 weeks. So yeah guys, with that I am off. So firstly I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright everybody, take care and have a good one.